But yeah, that's awesome. So what are you currently doing for your run? So I've done like half an NG plus run. I think that's also why I haven't really played that much. That much of the game in general. Alright. These guys are really easy to kill. We shouldn't die to them, so it's not. You're a fully certified hunter of Yarnum. Hell yeah, Raven. Hello all to you, my man. Welcome back in. It's good to see you, dude. How have you been? Cheers, by the way. Hope you have all the nighttime coffee any of you could desire. Ha, that's hot. That was a bad choice. I should have waited longer. I just can't help myself, you know, Chad? How have you been, Raven? How have the streams been? How has the PvP been, dude? Ooh, she has all of my blood souls. Alright. Oh god, okay. I was about to say, I think she one-shots me. Whew, everything's fine. I wonder what these witches actually drop. Probably eyeballs, right? No, they drop blood vials. Hell yeah, that's actually awesome. I've been good, busy as hell, but I get my first day off in 103 days. Nice, dude. On Saturday. I'm doing a tank build with vitality and strength. Very nice, Raw Diesel. Pickups a bit. That is amazing, dude. I hope you enjoy your day off, dude. That is super nice. Wait, it is Saturday. What are you talking about, Raven? Isn't it? Wait, it's definitely Saturday. Am I just... So I'm guessing you mean next Saturday. I've only completed up to the including in G+2. Did get platinum, though, which is a huge achievement in itself. That's awesome. Damn it. Getting a visceral and then getting hit is one of my least favorite things. And then on the alternate side of that, getting a visceral and then... The shit! There it is. On the alternate side of that, getting a visceral and then getting hit and then getting all of my health back from that visceral is also one of my favorite things. Next Saturday, yes, it'll be 110 or something like that. Damn, dude, that's a lot of days straight. That's like what I aspire to do streaming wise, but end up taking one day off every 2 weeks anyway because meh. Family or going and doing something fun like hiking or whatever. If you go to the lecture building, there is a room with a bunch of guys you can farm. You can funnel them into the door and then throw Molotovs that will one-shot them. Like 10k echoes if you kill all of them. Really? Into the lecture building. But wait a second. I think would we not be at the lecture building yet? Or is there like... There's probably some shortcut to the lecture building that I am just completely missing. Actually, I'm almost certain there is, because last time I played, I waited for a long time, and then there's my health, hell yeah. Building right now, you can, that's right. It's through like some kind of weird stone shit, right? I believe. Like, some kind of weird stone that teleports you there. We've already accessed the DLC. But last time I played the game, I only went to the lecture hall when, like, or after. We're repairing way too early. So we can actually kill these guys effectively without getting hit. We get like 3 or 4 blood echoes from them, so that would be plenty, but we're getting hit and using them. So we're gonna go ahead and go to Canehurst, get some chunks. Might as well. It took me so long to find this. Like, even when I was trying to find it, it took me so long to find it. Love to do it for streaming, but with work, I can feel my mental going, dude, Raven, I can't even stream every day, and I am doing nothing but studying and streaming all the time. So if I had a full-time job on top of that, holy shit. I would lose my mind if I tried to stream every day, especially with the length I do stream right now, 8+ hours a day. I completely empathize. Whatever is healthy for you should be exactly what you're aiming for. Okay, so how do you access the lecture hall? Out of curiosity. Alright, let's go to Canehurst real quick. I love this. I love this part of the game. It is so cool to me that this shit is hidden in the game. It's almost like the lake. The first time I discovered the lake in Dark Souls, but even cooler. Ashen Lake, whatever. It's like way more complex. In the Forbidden Woods, talk to a guy in the cabin next to the caged dogs. And go to the right of the Great Cathedral, you'll see Amygdala, and let her pick you up, and it'll activate a cutscene, and you'll be teleported to the lecture hall. Oh my god, interesting. Forbidden Woods. Talk to a guy in the cabin next to the caged dogs. Go to the right of the Great... Oh, right next to caged dogs, interesting. Yeah, I haven't really spent much time in that area. Actually, I've barely even used that shortcut. Wait, any Amygdala will work? I don't need to talk to the guy? Wait, what are we talking about? Pretty much any door will do. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about the bottom of... On the bottom where there's that huge lecture hall filled with those foolish little weird slug people, beast things. And yeah, you can crowd them all in. I know exactly... It's right after you meet Patches, right? Like, right after Patches, there's that whole giant-ass lecture hall. God, that's so cool, dude. That is so cool. I think that Canehurst, and the way to get to Canehurst is potentially the coolest thing in any Soulsborne game. The Tonsil Stone. Yeah. That's the last time I went there late, someone said that. They were like, the Tonsil Stone, Triangle. It's the Tonsil Stone. Just use the Tonsil Stone. I was like, what the absolute bloody hell do you mean by the Tonsil Stone? Because I had no idea. And I honestly still don't. May I post a link? You sure as hell can, Classified. Should I fake permit you again? Get you purged! If you need another permit, let me know. It's too late. Alright, I wonder how much health these dudes have. Or these ladies do. Probably a lot compared to how much damage we're doing, but we'll see. Oh! This is bad. Alright, tell me this is a chunk. Numbing Mist, not really what I'm going for, but okay. We're gonna not kill all these dudes and just run around arbitrarily. Are there any items down there? I feel like there are items down there and I'm just missing them all, but also, meh. Wow, they just opened for me. How nice. And make like a Amygdala. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. I bet these guys drop blood vials. What's also cool is that these guys were around before the DLC, and I did not know that. They're in-game before DLC. Make little amygdalas peek at you from inside your mouth. Oh, that's gross! Tadara, welcome in. That is a really great meme. I'm pretty sure that's a meme, but also it could not be, to be honest. I really have no idea. That is fantastic. Literally has them on the tonsils. Like, I'm pretty certain that that picture is actually a picture of someone with strep throat, and that is just goddamn fantastic. That is one of the better things I've seen in quite some time. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Tonsil stones. Hello, Dadara. How are you today, my man? How are you doing, dude? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing fantastically and have a beer in hand. A beer in hand would be delightful, as I have a coffee in hand. Those are tonsil stones, not strep throat, clearly. A chunk! Yes! That's exactly what I'm looking for. Not strep throat. Thank you for clarifying. I was uncertain for a second, and am glad you corrected me, as I wouldn't want to be spreading false information around the internet, interwebs, excuse me, not the internets. That would be just terrifying. Slept really late doing I guess. Okay, well, at least sleeping late is quite nice. I'm sorry you're doing though. I hope things pick up for you! Oh, I forgot about that. They're just like, lock you the hell in. I wonder if killing these ladies would give me blood vials. Although, I also have 85k. I don't really know how, to be completely honest. They do look similar though. Oh, I'm glad. I'll have to examine them closely later to make sure I can tell the difference. I, again, don't want to be spreading misinformation. These foolish bats. These foolish bats, chat. Chunk? Yeah, okay, there is level... Level 7 weapon. Wow, we get a lot of stuff from fighting this guy. By the way, is there only one boss here before the lady? I'm pretty sure there is. But also maybe I'm very wrong about that. To be completely honest, I could be wrong. It's been a while. Ooh. Oh, yikes! Let's just ignore that. Hello, Vonix! Welcome in, my man. You're up late tonight. It's good to see you, dude. I would like some blood vials. If we did just farm up a bunch, some more would be nice. Oh, those are better moves. Executioner's Guard. You win! You do indeed win, Vonix. Nice job, my man. That is awesome. That is awesome. Alright, oh god, I remember really hating this place. Okay, this is the shortcut. So let's go ahead and open this up. So that is 2 bloodstone. Wait a second, this is no... Oh wait, is it a shortcut? I have indeed beaten Dark Souls 3. Yeah, we did all bosses. We have beaten every Souls game except Demon Souls, all bosses. In differing manners. I think we did a spear playthrough of Dark Souls 3. If I do a challenge run, I'll probably do a challenge run of Dark Souls 3 next, to be honest. That'll probably be the next step. We've done a challenge run of... we've done an SL1 run of Dark Souls 1. We've done an all bosses of Dark Souls 1. We've done Castus only. It's the Vile Blood Register. All bosses Dark Souls 2. Which in itself was a bit of a challenge run, but also not really, if you know what I mean. Stop it! What are you doing? You foolish creatures! I actually really like this area. Like, for instance, that's a shortcut. I think I love that. I deleted my boss, she's a Vonix! Why, my friend? Out of all the areas, bosses and all. It's probably the most badass out of all the areas boss and all. Do you mean are you saying that it is the most badass boss in the game? What do you mean exactly by that statement? Sorry, I'm not sure I completely understand you. I agree that the area is probably one of the most badass areas in the game. I definitely think that's cool, with some of the coolest lore as well. I don't know if the boss is that cool, but part of it is that I killed him really, really fast. Gave me a damn heart attack! I bet. Did you manage to recover the save? Holy shit, that's awful, dude. Oh. What the shit? Okay. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come back in here. We're probably gonna open up a shortcut. That was 3. I'm guessing those are the 3 that, someone in chat said they found earlier. And we're gonna grab those so that we can actually buy ourselves some stuff. Oh, you didn't delete it, but you almost deleted it. Well, thank God, man. That would have been awful. That would have been terrible, Vonix. I would have been infuriated at you. I'm glad you didn't, dude. Oh, wait a second. Did we actually not activate this? We didn't light that lamp. That almost was actually terrible. I mean, that I personally think the boss is the most badass because of the aesthetic looks and his moveset in the area is the most badass. I somewhat agree with that. I think that the main reason I don't fully agree with that is simply because I killed him as like by far the last. I like literally beat the entire DLC, got like very high level, and then found this area because of my first playthrough, and he was like a joke. I killed him in like, I don't know, 10 hits or something. So it was so easy for me that it felt not as cool as some of the other boss fights. But I think I agree that in his looks, he is definitely one of the coolest. I like him. I like Abritas, Daughter of the Cosmos. I like the Orphan of Cos. And who else is probably one of my favorites? I think, not Lawrence, Ludwig is probably up there as well. All of those are really, really cool. Yeah, there it is. That's exactly what we were going for. Very nice. No! Oh my god, dude. Are you kidding me? That was the wackest turnaround ever. I haven't beaten mid-ear yet, but it's Godzilla Laser's most visually striking attack in any game. It is very cool. I agree, Classified, but also, think about this. And I thought it was really cool because I had just beaten mid-ear when I came and played Bloodborne for the first time. His attack patterns, including his giant laser, are very, very similar to Amygdala, actually, which is really, really cool. Obviously not all the flying and like some of the AoE stuff, but his laser especially is just fantastic. But lower levels, you really get to see all of his moves. Say yes, okay, I can see that, absolutely. And actually, what's gonna be nice is, especially if we do an all bosses playthrough of his Blood level 4, which I'm thinking about doing, I'm definitely considering. We'll get to see it here whenever we fight this guy, which would be really cool. Chat, the coffee is so good. I am such a coffee addict. It's just kind of obscene at some points. It really is, and I'm proud of it. Doesn't breathe fire and then focus on a beam of pure plasma. Mid-ear wins is what. Yeah, okay, I agree. It's not quite the same, but the pattern and the way the beam looks does look similar. I definitely agree that mid-ear is a cooler boss. Wait, so Classified, are you doing your first playthrough of Dark Souls 3, or like maybe your first playthrough of the game? Oh, I'm gonna die again. No! My souls, Chad. My souls. Do you roast your coffee beans? I don't, Tadara. I would. I would also buy pre-roasted ones, but it's kind of expensive, and it's a lot easier to just buy okay-ish generic brand coffee. But I definitely would. Not right now. My system is 427,000 miles away. That is a lot of miles, man. Jesus. Okay, well, that's 3. So we're gonna go level up our weapon again. And we're also gonna go farm some blood vials where I know we can farm them easily without dying. But here's the only boss I haven't killed. Gotcha, very cool. Wait a second. Oh, that's right, you can kill Half-Light and the main DLC boss before you kill Mid-ear, right? I believe you can. Do you French press your coffee from machine? I just use a Keurig. I buy like big giant jugs of generic. I actually buy U-Ban coffee, which is like a darker generic brand coffee that has kind of a richer taste. And then those enemies, light attacks are a little bit better than charge. Oh, I definitely agree with that. The main reason we were trying to do it was because we were trying to get a follow-up backstab, but his iframes lasted a little bit longer than I thought they would. But yes, you're absolutely correct, Raw Diesel. Alright, so let's go and pop some of these really quickly. Might as well just use one. That's a lot of blood echoes for this. Okay. Fortified weapon, we have just enough. Feels good. So you refill your reusable cups with coffee ground beans. I'm assuming no. Oh yes, the reusable cups. Yeah, I have a plastic-like reusable one that I just fill up with coffee-bound ground beans and then press out. So no, I would like to do all that stuff, and I will one day, absolutely. But right now, I'm living on, me and Steen both are living on a pretty tight budget. So it's the cheap and fine way for now. And honestly, I've grown kind of fond of the flavor. I have gone through phases in my life where I have done like French press or like drunk mostly cappuccinos or freshly ground or freshly roasted beans, but not right now. All right, let's just go farm them in Central Yarnum. It's so easy to do this here. I want to do that, but never done it. Yeah, it's good, especially like there's this really good like it's not not a real cappuccino maker, but it's like the next best thing. You can get it on Amazon. It's like a little jug, and it's so easy to use. You just literally set it on your stove, pack it in with a huge with a cup of coffee grounds, and it makes like 3 or 4 cappuccinos, and it is so good. Actually, not cappuccinos. Wait. What is the really highly concentrated form of coffee that they drink a lot in Europe? I'm making a blood-tinged scaled character in a fading world with high-level canon. Now that would be delightfully memey. You should do it. I encourage it, Raw Diesel. Oh, that sounds like a playthrough I would enjoy doing just like as a base playthrough of the game. It sounds like a freaking great playthrough. That sounds just delightful. Whoa. That was weird. Oh, we do so much damage now. That is just great. So if we get lucky, we can get, I think, 12 or 13 blood vials here per rotation. So it's a really efficient and easy way to farm blood vials outside of just getting a bunch and buying them. This is where I usually come. Because we can just go rotate through here once or twice and get plenty. Oh. I forgot to kill you. Some say cosmic. Another thing I'm very interested in doing with this playthrough specifically is learning some of the really fun, the really cool cheese strats for a lot of the bosses. Like some of the strats that people use in no-hit playthroughs, that sort of deal. Like through the wall on one reborn, the falling kill on what's his name? Holy shit. On the guy who says some say cause, some say cause him. Whatever his name is, Jesus. And shit. There it is. I put 652 hours in Dark Souls 2, and I've never killed the Ancient Dragon, mostly for lack of trying. Wait, Classified, were you here when we killed the Ancient Dragon? It is possibly the dumbest fight I've ever fought. Like, literally, there's almost no way. I mean, you just have to be positioned, like, exactly perfectly to dodge his AoE attacks. I never understood the appeal to no-hit playthroughs. Well, I mean, for the player, the appeal is it takes a lot of grinding, and it's very precise, which... I personally enjoy the precision, but don't enjoy the grinding nearly as much. And then for a viewer, it's to watch someone with so much skill that they can do it. But for a lot of people, especially viewers I've found, they don't like it. I have a Keurig and an espresso, very cool, yeah. Tadara, I used to have an espresso, then I had one of these cappuccino making things. And then now I just have a Keurig because I'm living on a budget. What were we talking about? Oh, yes. For a lot of people, including some of my friends who are in the Soulsborne community or just are in the speedrunning community in general, find them boring to watch. But because, especially if the commentator isn't skilled at commentating, and just, like, carrying the show, I guess I should say, the show, they are very slow. The idea is you don't get hit, so it has to be monotonous, which does seem challenging. I prefer doing low hit runs to a speed run. That is where I'm at, Classified. I agree. So what I've done is I've done the base play through all bosses. I have this like itch. I want to play more Soulsborne games. So I'm going through and doing Soul Level 1 or Blood Level 4 playthroughs of some of them. Finishing out the trilogy as well with Dark Souls 2 recently. And then if I do more than that, it probably will be a limited hit or no hit run. And the reason for that is because I don't want to speedrun the game. Personality-wise and what I enjoy from gaming, I don't think I would get from actually speedrunning. But again, I may just not play more Soulsborne after I've finished up the challenge runs I'm currently doing. We'll see. I obviously will play Sekiro when it comes out. And actually, I think that if I am going to try and no-hit... I think that if I am going to try and no-hit or hit a game, it'll probably be Sekiro. Which seems pretty cool. The same preference, but I don't care for the challenges too much. I just enjoy the game. And again, Raw Diesel, that is perfectly understandable. I'm actually kind of in the same boat as you. I like the challenges to a point. I really just enjoy the game. I love exploring in these games, which is why it's fun to me to still do playthroughs like this where I don't know too much about the game. Like, for instance, I could have easily gone and watched, like, 20 hours of just Bloodborne level 4 speedruns and easily gotten all the tricks to just run through the game as fast as I could. Though, again, a lot of those tricks do rely on you beating the boss's first try, which I obviously would not have been able to do. But, oh god, this is bad. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. We're fine. Everything's okay. Would be great for farming. That is definitely true. Wait a second. Classified, you are lying to me again, aren't you? Or tell the game for me? Absolutely, yeah. You can tell they paid attention to the game. And the small details are what sell a game for me usually as well. I've said this many times on stream, but I have basically 3 criteria when I play a game. That I usually want fulfilled to have a fulfilling gaming experience. And those criteria are lots and shit tons of loot. I like them. Lots of exploration. And a challenge. If I have those 3 things, I'm almost always content with the game, even if the game is not super awesome. It's got a little bit shitty. And I can trade out 2 of those things for increased parts of those other things as well. Like if there's an extra challenge and extra exploration, but not much loot, I'm fine with that as well. But that sort of deal. I watched a lot of lore videos for this game, as I like the story, but I'm not good at the game. Very nice. See, the story is really fantastic, though I don't even get close to fully understanding it. Though a lot of people would say that no one is close to fully understanding it, because a lot of things aren't for complete certain, which is cool in itself. Oh, I hate everything. Oh, I should not have died there. God damn it. Does it mean in it that drops 10 blood vials for 12 or 12 bullets? Ooh, that is nice. That is very nice. Felt like I did not know what was going on yet. That makes a lot of sense. Again, unless you pay attention to very minor details, you don't have an idea of what's going on. That's like a whole run through of this area classified. Would I be able to easily do the level at Blood level 4 probably? Or would it be like just ridiculous? That's not good. I just like this area a lot because I'm used to it and it has very reliable drops for pretty easy access without having to worry about dying, especially on Blood level 4. But yeah. It's not hard with a +6 weapon, or +7 weapon in this case. Interesting. Cool. Well, maybe I don't know. I feel like I'm being manipulated. Ah, really? That's the difference. I see. Well, I guess we won't be doing it then. Unlucky, actually. Thank you for telling the truth, Classified. I appreciate that.